Hey folks, long time no chat. Been a slow year for the channel and a very busy year for me. A difficult one, as I'm sure all of you know, but here to hopefully ostensibly salve my wounds, a remaster of my all-time favorite strategy game, Rome Total War. I didn't even know how to feel when this was announced, especially because they announced it like a month before they released it, which is nutty. I'm excited. I've only played this for like 10 minutes, I think. I basically popped in, I did 2 custom battles. I downloaded a mod so that I could change my controls because they locked off some of these controls, so I changed the controls to all of the old ones, like guard mode and fire at will. Some of them I had to take some liberties, but like they had special ability like phalanxes. They had phalanx set to like Alt 2 for some reason, which I don't know about you. I don't use Alt keys when I play games much. But anyhow, for those not in the know, this is a graphical remaster. I think the game is now 64-bit. Or if it's still a 32-bit game, they've optimized the hell out of it. I just know that the original game runs like garbage on modern machines, including mine, so I haven't been able to play this game for years because even just like a 1v1 match, I'd be getting like 15 frames per second. Meanwhile, in Warhammer 2, at the 1440p on Ultra, I'm getting 60 just fine, or more. I mean, I'm on an RTX 2070, so you would think it would work, but I go on. Let's just jump into a campaign. Honestly, I'm not gonna say that I'm necessarily gonna go this campaign the full distance in terms of like, how do I put? No. I don't need a tutorial. But I'm gonna try to beat it. Out of all the Total War games I've ever played, Rome Total War is definitely the one I've played the most times and beat the most times. I've been playing it since, I don't know, I was 10, 11, maybe younger. It was my second strategy game. My first one was StarCraft. Oh, third. StarCraft, then Age of Empires 2, and then this. And this is the one that stuck. A governor must be present to manage a settlement. Screw you. No battle time limit, no. Follow characters. No, I gotta pay attention. Short campaign, no. Arcade battles, no. Do I have other settings? Here we go. Remaster settings. Unit balancing, adjust certain categories of units in the units of previously unplayable factions. Okay. Like what? Better skirmishing. Slightly worse chariot morale? Really? Chariots were kind of wimpy in the first place, but okay, sure. I think they were. Maybe I'm thinking of Rome 2 at this point. It's been a long time. I didn't use chariot factions either, so maybe I'm wrong. Armenia's later infantry has improved morale. That makes sense. Few units have had minor cost adjustments. Okay. AI improvement. AI supposedly will be less hesitant, more aggressive. They can merge depleted units together. They can disband. They can cooperate with each other if they're Roman. Barbarian invasion not relevant. Night battles are only available in Barbarian invasion. Oh, they're available in the base game. Okay, cool. Flaming projectiles less effective. Logic for reinforcements. I've literally never read these, so this is my first time reading these, so bear with me for a second. Campaign ambushes are larger. Effective squalor is capped. Thank God. Squalor was the worst in Rome Total War. Anyone that has played the game originally, Squalor is like your late game counter mechanic. It's the middle finger for getting too big. Barbarian taverns. Upkeeps and wages are deducted from faction treasury rather than the recruiting settlement's income. Huh? I don't. Okay, I see. I think I know what they mean. I thought it was already deducted like that, but I guess it was more deducted from income, and then the next turn you would either get negative income or positive income. I guess now you just lose treasury. That's fine. And slave option distributes slave to all settlements, even those without a governor. Didn't it already? Okay. Disaster area of effect is more accurately calculated. Higher probability of characters gaining academic traits and settlements with an academy. Yeah, academies were kind of broken. Player can intervene and auto-manage settlements more easily. Traits both gain and lose levels incrementally. Agents can be dismissed. That's good. Population cost recruitment. Normalized across good. Recruiting cost. Blah, 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 blah. Intern. Okay, adds the alert button from like the Warhammer games. Sure. Bribe amounts are more reasonable. They were pretty reasonable already, but okay. I mean, you can get really rich in this game. AI is more willing to become a protectorate. That's, yeah, but do they still BS you being a protectorate? Because usually what would happen is even if you got a vassal, they would just betray you. Like, the second you went to them diplomatically, you would take a diplomat to them, right? And you would go, hey, are you willing to join this war? And they'd say, our time to be your vassal is at an end. And they would just be like, no, we betray you. We're no longer a vassal. AI can cancel treaties. Cool. Added prevention of immediate treaty betrayals. Oh, well, there you go. Merchants? Huh. I didn't really play Barbarian Invasion or Alexander because I'm not interested in the time periods so much, but yeah, sure. We're going to play very hard, very hard. That's how I'm used to playing it. It means the AI has a bunch of buffs in battles, but...
We Brutii are the only true Romans.
Yes, the old voiceover. I'm gonna shut up.
Rome. We drove out the kings. We made the Republic.
I'm not gonna shut up.
Family deserve respect.
Respect and obedience.
We know what is best
for Rome.
New lands, living space, territory, slaves. I know what must be done. The Greeks. They look down their perfume noses at all Romans. And they hate us. I'm going to give them a reason for hate.
When I've crushed them.
Roman steel.
That's the answer. Roman steel in a Brutii fist. Sorry.
And the other great Roman families. The Scipii. Trash. They have no respect for proper Roman ways. For us, the Julii prostitute themselves.
As if the people mattered. Bah.
We Brutii must lead Rome.
I talked through that whole thing. Hopefully that wasn't too annoying, but if it was, fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna minimize OBS now. That might have been a little framey. That's okay. For some reason, if OBS is open to record in another window and the game is also open, it, like, locks the frame rate of the game. This game, let's put it this way. This game takes a lot of liberties with both the pronunciation of Latin, and also with, how do I put this? With history? It takes a lot more liberties than Rome 2 does. But yeah, quick list details of your settlement. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. I'm sure I'll figure out the buttons as I go. Agent hub. I mean, yeah, the list function used to be kind of garbage. Map overlay. Blah, blah, I don't care. Get me into the game. Oh, smooth map scrolling now. Now we're in the big times. I also have a tactical view. I like this a lot. This is brand new, of course. A la newer Total War series, your strategy view. Very handy. Back in the day, you were kind of locked to about this height, I think, is about as high as you could go, and you had to very slowly scroll your way across the map. And back then, you weren't even using WASD as much to move. You were probably using your arrow keys like a plebe. So vibrant. I don't really like it. You make it a little less vibrant. Tweak time. We'll go with like that, I think. I'll probably tweak that off screen. General. But I know my starting moves already. Most of the starting stuff should be about the same. Yep. Okay. You go here. You go here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. I forget if they can reach turn 1. I don't think they can reach turn 1. I think it has to be turn 2. Let me just confirm that, though. Ooh, it could have been turn 1. Well, for some of these. Let's just move the units that can make it. We should be able to get a turn 1 cap. Yeah. Yeah, no issue there. Let's go ahead and immediately take this. You want to expand into Greece and take Greece as fast as possible as the southern Romans. The Brudii as the game pronounces them. You want to take Greece, Macedonia, Thrace is like, you can take it if you want, but I don't find it to be particularly valuable. Then you want to move east into Turkey, control pretty much the entire Mediterranean, and about by that point you should hit the Civil War a lot of the time, and then you take Sicily, and then move into Rome, or move into Rome and then take Sicily. It really depends. If the Scivi really fail to take Syracuse like a bunch of idiots, then yeah, sure. Okay, I'm not familiar with these buttons. Assault, maintain siege, my armies, settlements. I can see their buildings and stuff. I can see some details. Population, blah, blah, blah. I know all this already. I guess that 2 is they can only hold out for 2 turns. It makes sense because they are a town with no walls. Alt-click to open wiki. Oh, neat. So we're looking for a turn 1 take on this, which will be no issue whatsoever. We outnumber them, we out-quality them, we out everything. We have a real general, they just have a captain. By turn 3, we should probably have, is it Thermon? I forget the name of all the settlements, but by like turn 5, 6, we should have Athens. A few turns after that, we should have Sparta. Then we'll probably be at war with Macedon, and we'll be making good time. I miss the old unit icons. That's okay. One thing, some quality of life features. They have these things to quickly see like people's morale and what kind of unit they are and what formation they're in and how much morale they have. Looks like these guys could have more, I guess. I'm not used to reading this. It's a little weird, but I do like that I can see my firing range on my troops finally, because back in the day you just had to guess. So, looks like we have pretty much the whole map to our leisure. I'm gonna put some cav over here. I'm gonna put some other cav over here, our Mr. General. Does he have 53 men in his unit? Quite a few. Might be because I'm playing on like ultra unit size. Go ahead and group you. I'll just group you together for convenience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game lagged a lot there. Oh, I see. Oh, when I hit group, it tried to group them into a line right here. Okay. That's fine. Good old Rome Total War. You try to put someone where they don't want to be, and it doesn't go well for you. What's interesting is Velites and Peltists in general were very not helpful for the most part in the base game, because skirmish is really, really bad, to the point where I've developed the habit of I don't keep units in skirmish. Oh, lovely. I can group a single unit into a group. Okay. But supposedly they're supposed to be a little bit better at it, though. I saw a complaint on Steam that said they weren't, but people will complain about their own mother if you let them, and sometimes for good reason. That old school music. Okay, they've decided to put some of their hoplites on the outside here. AI does this in Rome Total War quite a bit. Likes to split themselves up like dumbasses, and I will take it because that's also their general. Conversely to some other Total War games, the town square is inviolable to the enemy in the sense that they will not retreat. Once they hit their town square, they will fight to the death. So ideally, these are Peltists. We want to get into melee with them ASAP. If we can get close to them without getting shot too much, that'll be ideal. Okay. Hopefully I remember all of my hotkeys. We'll see. One thing that really sucked in the base game was how long it took units to start firing at things. They would just stand there a whole bunch. I don't know if they changed that. You never know what they decide is, like, you know, a feature versus a bug. I mean, easy way to find out right now. Nope, that's unchanged. That's exactly how it used to be. They just stand there for a while first. Not bad casualties. Alright, so I'm just gonna play as if it's Rome Total War base vanilla, and hopefully I won't do anything too stupid. I don't want to just look at the game and go, oh yeah, it's remastered, everything will be fixed. No, 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 it's still the same game. It's often better just to leave people on fire at will. They kind of, units like shoot better on their own fire at will. There's also still that quirk where when you group up like several archers together where they do stupid shit, like they disobey your orders, start shooting other things. Let me just check something, I'm a little paranoid. Okay, cool, we're still recording. Just wanted to make sure the game like launches a separate window, or used to, for battle maps. Very low range. They are not on fire at will. Good, I don't want them to be. They should be able to pretty much kill this. Yeah, they're wavering. Oh, the flag doesn't flash white for wavering? Ugh. Okay. That's not helpful. I need to know when they're about to break. I don't like that. There's already some nitpicks with the game I have.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken.
Hey, the horses aren't clones anymore. Nice. Alright. Oh, let's push in with our not Principes, I wish. Astadi. Get them in here. These are the remastered graphics. Clearly, you know, it's not, it's almost a 20-year-old game. It's not gonna look super modern, but it looks pretty clean for what it is. Yeah, looks like a AA title. Not a AAA title in today's terms, but definitely better than a small indie dev. Oh yeah, T actually speeds up the game. Yay, hotkeys! I just love the quality of life stuff. Makes me happy.
His men know their doom approaches.
I would charge my cavalry in, but Roman cavalry is actually crap. It's actually just garbage, so let's not do that. I think I will risk hitting them with my Pila before charging in, though. Their shield should be big enough to block some of the missiles they send at us. Hastati are really, really weak, though, and remember, they do have, their units have like morale buffs and stuff because of the difficulty we're playing on. Okay, alright. They're not gonna throw their Pila, that's fine. Not worried about it. Oh yeah, now we can also take away the UI, so we can just like look at things and marvel at it. One thing this engine did better than Rome 2 or any game after Rome, really, except for Medieval 2, is like you can actually see their line like slowly getting pushed back as my men like push up into it. This engine was legitimately better than Warscape for melee combat. Although they figured it out in Warhammer for the most part. Okay, now we consider cavalry in. They're still, you know, glass cannons, but they should be able to handle what's left, along with my general coming in. Generals have 2 hit points instead of 1, so they have a smaller unit, but they're just as powerful as 100 other units, except, of course, 52 men cannot do as many attacks per second as 100, so, yeah.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
So what's nice about that is since we caught them routing outside of their town center, we can just end the battle. And we win. Easy peasy. Look at that guy. I need all of you troops to fly straight up. But sir, we can't. I've seen that fiddle tip like 4 times now already. And I've only seen the loading screen a few times. All right, we'll just occupy.
Fleet ready.
Move our fleet back.
General.
Get these guys ready to move out.
Yes.
Actually, we can move our spy over. Let's do that.
Leaving the ship. Set sail.
Leaving the ship, Your Honor. It is Thermon. Oh, right. Look at me trying to double click to see their army size. There's gonna be a lot of things I'm doing that don't make sense sometimes because I'm used to doing it another way.
Noble master.
Oh shoot, I could have moved my diplomat.
Diplomat
Diplomat go. We'll get a trade agreement with Macedon for like a few turns for some cash, or maybe Thrace. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, we also have some spare troops here. Yeah, Hastati and Velites. You can move out. And Hastati and Velites, you can move out. Have a pretty nice stack over there. We will leave our 2 people in Croton and Tarentum. This is such a tiny thing. These unit cards are so small now. Where can I see my family tree these days? It used to be up here in like the faction menu. I don't know how to get to it anymore because the faction button is gone. Oh wait, no, now it's down here. Tree? Tree. Donde está tree? Move followers. To where? Oh, like drill masters and stuff. Okay, yeah. Your commanders separately level up. They have stars and influence and diplomatic value that is affected or changed by followers like drill masters and such, which, you know what, I don't think the game ever fully described these effects, like 25% to movement points. I don't think they had descriptive bonuses like that. I think they just like would add 1 to command or, you know, add 1 to influence. This is interesting. This is a change. Discount on training. Cool. All right, more for me to manipulate then. Lists of settlements, military forces, and agents. Yeah. Diplomatic standing. Interesting. Right, so policy, we are ruled by Rome, the Senate, to an extent. They will mostly tell us to not declare war on someone while basically declaring war on them, although, like, that's how Rome Total War, the original, presented it. They'll be like, hey, you shouldn't declare war on them, but you should blockade their ports. And I'm just like, look, when you blockade their port, you automatically declare war on them, so what? We also have standing in the Senate and the people. Slim majority of the Senate recognize our greatness, and few are openly hostile. However, most senators are indifferent. As we do Senate missions that they give us, our Senate influence will increase, meaning our family people will join the Senate. They'll get offices, consul, praetor, aedile, quaestor, pontifex maximus, and that'll give them, more command points, diplomacy points, influence points, etc. And then, more importantly, as we gain more territory and keep our people happy, they will love us and love us to the point where we will be able to declare civil war. Declare murder. I see family members 12, but I don't see my family tree. See news, reports, messages, mark them as read. Oh god, I'm using Outlook all over again. The Senate had actually asked me to take Apollonia, so they gave me 5,000 buckaroons for that. That's a very generous present. Thanks, Senate. You are the best. Settlements, armies, agents, fleets. Oh, there it is. Finance and family, I see. If anyone was yelling at the screen, it's not my problem. Oh, this is different. What? How do I operate this machine? Okay, so Tiberius Brutus is our faction leader. He has Aulus? Aulus? I don't know. Usually Amulius. Let's whistle into the mic. Usually he ends up being a commander for a bit for me because he's 31 years old. He's not super old. And he ends up being the one to actually take our first settlement. So he tends to be the commander.
Yes.
Until he dies, and usually his heir ends up being my his son ends up being my heir to my empire. we pass, if it's the same as it used to be, we pass summers and winters each turn. So next turn will be winter, next turn will be summer, next turn will be winter. So the years go by pretty quick. Your generals are only going to live for, like, he's 31. He's probably going to live to about 50 or 60, just random chance. So, you know, he's only going to be around for half the campaign, if that. So as far as constructing stuff, okay, this is what we already have. How do I build shit? Settlements. Details. Income. Recruitment. Construction. Here we go. They're so tiny, my buildings. Movement is super important. Trading is super important. But communal farming is most important because the main thing we want to do is we want to bring on the Marius reforms so that we can get legionaries, so that we can be competitive with other late game factions, like, say, Egypt. Egypt tends to be pretty powerful, or Pontus used to be very powerful a lot of the time. Like, they would just crush everyone else. The way to bring on the Marius reforms is not a set year. It's when your first city becomes huge. When it hits huge size, huge, you suddenly just get the Marius reforms. You get your legionaries. Can I immediately see income? Okay. Estimated balance next term. I would like it, this space isn't being used. I would like it if they just put next turn's balance up here. That's okay. Got our end of turn report, of course. Taxes, wages, blah, blah, blah. No big deal.
Sir!
And transport you over here. 3 units. I can take those. They pull those out of Thermon to do that? What's your chances of success in spying on this guy so I can level you up, sir? I don't see a percentage chance anymore. Okay, well, good luck. Don't die.
At your service.
Did you die? You didn't die. Okay.
Yes,
Good.
master.
Well done.
On my way.
But I think they did pull out those troops. Okay, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and declare war on Greece then. Can we reach? I think so. Yeah. Let's take... I think I can't take everyone. I'm pretty sure. If I try, they'll be pissed. That doesn't matter, actually, because we should have someone garrisoned here.
Set sail! Aye, Captain. Set sail! Set sail!
Okay, great.
Imperator.
So these two are going to stay.
Orders.
All
Orders.
of you are leaving. You're not going to be close enough to back up the Greek invasion here. Here's a diplomat of Macedon.
I will address them at once.
Strength comparisons, relationships. Ah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. We have reputation now. It's kind of funny because there used to not really be reputation. What will you give me for some map
Would you
information?
consider?
No. At the very least, you're going to give me map information. But now that I know reputation is a thing, we'll issue the trade rights. I'll just give you free map information. There
A
you go.
most generous proposal.
I know it's generous. They didn't used to talk in that many, did they?
Imperator.
Oh, we can't reach, can we? No, we can't. Yikes.
Forward. Imperator.
Well, no big deal.
Yes,
They're gonna be
master.
fucked next turn. Spying mission success. Oh, goodness. Do we want to start pumping out troops yet? How long do I think these can live? Can you guys recruit militia at all? Oh, you're ready for a governor's house. Okay, so this settlement has leveled up to the next level due to having a
Set sail.
healthy population size. What can you recruit? Can't recruit those. Nothing is the answer. That's where it would be. Okay. These can only recruit town watch. I think I'm actually okay with a town watch because I want to get that Velite and Hastati out of that building, out of that settlement, to be useful somewhere else. That's all I need at the moment, I think. I really don't need all 3 of these BAAACK either.
General.
That's all right. Then it's chilling out, just doing their thing. The Julie are gonna move up into Gaul and conquer Gaul, of course, and the Scippi are gonna be moving to attack Carthage first. The Senate wants to give me 9 turns to take Thermon, and they'll give me a unit of Triari. I prefer cash over Triari, to be honest, but that's okay. Toggle animation speed. Yes, please. Be fast. Not been paying attention. How long have we been going? 30 minutes? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and besiege this, declare war on the Greeks. As one does, we'll actually immediately lift the siege because I wanted to put my spy in there.
Watching and waiting.
Did I get their gates open? Nope.
Begin the siege.
So, gotta make some battering rams. That's okay. It'd be like that sometimes.
Merging armies.
Now we have a larger army,
General.
which is gorgeous.
Sir.
Can't
General.
reorder troops.
Imperative. General.
I was really hoping
General.
that they would change that.
Orders.
I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, like move one guy out and then put one guy back in. It's okay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We'll call the episode here.
Captain. Army.
First moves. I'll see you guys next time.